morning to everyone joining Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, the www.thepapare.com. It's game time here at Nittawela, the home of Kandy Sports Club. It'll be an interesting clash on our hands today at Nittawela Stadium. Dharmaraja College taking on DS Senanayake College. A must-win game for Dharmaraja if they are to have any hopes of qualifying for the A Division next year. And for DS, it'll be an important victory if they do get to win it here. And if they do win, they will surely qualify for the A Division as well. It'll be interesting to see how the game pans out. Both two teams are really good looking, and last weekend it was Dharmaraja who went down to Zaira here at Nittawela as well. And taking a look at the conditions for today, it's partly cloudy here. It was a rain affected game last weekend as well. So here's the weather conditions coming up. 29 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy, a minimum of 27 degrees Celsius. Minutes earlier, about half an hour earlier, it rained a little, so the conditions are a little slippery underneath here in Nittawela as well. So the forwards will come into the game as the game progresses, and we will take a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we will take a look at the team cards and how the points table have panned out. So stay tuned to the www.thepapare.com.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. බැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්කවෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
දැන් Gold Dio body spray හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න Gold Dio body spray පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art. It's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate. It's Ravello. chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
දරුවට දැන් හරි රස්නේ. ඔයා AC එකක් ගෙනාවද?
ලංකාවේ හොඳම තැනින් හොඳම AC එකක් පොඩි ගාණක් ගෙවලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊටු ටික ගෙවන්න පුළුවන්. දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන එක තමයි අපි හැමෝගෙම සතුට. ඒකයි මම සිංගර් එකෙන්ම AC එකක් ගත්තේ. සිංගර් වායු සමීකරණ සෙනෙහසේ සිසිලස.
200යි 250යි 300යි
ඔක්කොම එකට ගන්න නම් වාසියක් නැද්ද?
කොහෙද එහෙම තියෙන්නේ?
ඔය තියෙන්නේ
ICC Cricket World Cup 2019 සජීවීව නරඹන්න. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් වෙතින් Star Sports Channel 6ම එකට. දැන් රුපියල් 149කට ලබා ගන්න. සිංගප්පූරු සවාරියක් දිනා ගැනීමටත් අවස්ථාවක් හිමි කර ගන්න. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීමට ඔන් හිස්තැනක්. ඔබේ ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් ගිණුම් අංකය හිස්තැනක් 2019 ලෙස ටයිප් කර 077 679 679ට SMS කරන්න.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රස එකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට.
Drift in search of happiness. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination. ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
Welcome back to Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, the www.thepapare.com. It's Dharmaraja taking on DS Senanayake here at the Nittawela Stadium. And joining me in commentary is Sajid Dansby. A very good evening, Sajid.
Good evening, Kavint. A gloomy day and a quite warm day, but we had a little bit of rain half an hour ago. And today, DS Senanayake will be playing a very defensive game for sure, because they want this game to be in their favor. And also Dharmaraja must win a nail-biting encounter against Dharmaraja College and the DS Senanayake College. Going to be a close encounter. And what do you think about the weather conditions and also the ground conditions today? Will it be favourable for Dharmaraja or else for DS Senanayake?
It will be a 50-50 battle, knowing that DS Senanayake have a good forward set as well. And Dharmaraja known for using their forwards much more than their backs, the less experienced backs in the tournament so far. They have not much of big lads in the back line as well. And this week results this is how it panned out. Zaira College went down to Kingswood. Kingswood travelled down to Maradana and they won it quite comprehensively. In the first half they were leading 19 points to nil, but in the second half Zaira, like they did against Dharmaraja, they came back strong. It was 19 points to 14 how that game ended, and with the comprehensive winners yesterday against Sri Sumangala after a big performance in the first round of the B division, failing to make a name for themselves in the play division as well. With that win, are surely on the verge of qualifying for the A division next season, and St. Anthony's travelled up tuned Kurunagala, and it was 26 points to 24 how the game ended. Maliyadeva could have easily won that game had the two conversions had gone through. It was heartbreaking for Maliyadeva, but St. Anthony is managing to gain that 4-try bonus point and also win that game 26 points to 24. It is very interesting to see after being dominated by Kingswood in the first game for Maliyadeva coming back strong after this long break and making a name for themselves, and Dharmaraja on the other hand fading away after that break. They won against Vidyartha early in April, and after that long break they've only managed to lose to Zaira last weekend and St. Anthony's the week before. And taking a look at the points table, this is how it is all panned out. Kingswood 4 wins out of 4, 24 tries scored, a total of 22 points, 2 bonus points as well. St. Anthony's in second, just losing out in that game against Vidyartha. They are in second place at 18 points, and Vidyartha winning against Sri Sumangala yesterday, making them 15 points. They lost to Dharmaraja, that's their only loss in the plate division so far, and they drew against Zaira, and DS Senanayake will be playing today, and they have played 3 matches, and if they do win, that's 17 points for them, and clearly the top 4 of that table will go through, and Zaira, Maliyadeva and Dharmaraja will be hoping for a DS loss here as well. If they have, then they have a chance of qualifying to the A division. Your thoughts on the points table, Sajid?
Well, in my point of view, Kavint, Zahira would be waiting until DS Senanayake wins this game, because then Vidyartha will be coming down to 4th, and when Zahira plays their next game, obviously yes, they have 15 points, and if they have that chance of getting the bonus point, they can go further, and they can name themselves on the top 4 on the play division.
So a must-win game for Dharmaraja. If they do lose here, then that will be curtains. They'll be in the B division next season as well. So that will, if DS do win, Kingswood, so St. Anthony's, DS Senanayake, and hopefully Vidyartha will be playing in the A division next season. That will be an interesting panning out of events.
So at the meantime, it's not an easy task for both the teams to win. We can see this season's performance of Dharmaraja College. Played 3 matches, won 1 and lost 2 games in this season in the second round of the placed
and DS Senanayake, the telegraphic will say 3 played, 2-1 and 1 lost against Kingswood. That was the last weekend against Kingswood at Havelock Park. And we will shortly take a look at the team cards as the two teams have gone inside the dressing rooms. And for Dharmaraja, it's Navin Disanayake, Manuka Hirapiti, the captain, Dinusha Rodrigo, heavy front rowers, and the lock combination will be Jadila Kapuat, Praveen Sagarasekara, and the flankers Chalindu Aperatna and Tarinu Kapuat, man to look out for, and the brother of Bono Gudangamu and Bhavantu Dangamu, Vishal Ludangamu, playing at number 8. Dilip Disanayake will be guiding traffic at scrum half position, and the vital fly half position Vishal Ranavira Singh. Gaurav Pannula will be at the left wing, Tenugu Vikramasinghe and Malinto Rajapaksha forming the centre combinations. Kasun Karunaratne at the right wing, and Saumya Vijayasiri at the fullback position. Dhanusha Rodgiro, Madhu Antapera, Rehan Mantirige, Dasun Bandaro, Lasant Basnayaka, Pasidhu Ekanayaka, Gayana Bedira and Dinesh Chaturanga will be coming in as substitutes for Dharmaraja. And for DS Senanayake,
yeah, well, for DS Senanayake, the heavy number 1 Joel Kumara, Shehan Kaushalya, Malshan Vimukti, Radina Panagoda, Chetia Disoisa, Johan Hevavitarna, Chalanka Piris and Navid Siddiq will be taking over the forwards. Navid Siddiq, you had to talk about him, where exquisite performance as a captain in the previous games. And then Harshana Madurang on the scrum half, Chetana Rajapaksha, Lalanka Vijay Sundara, Dinupa Seneviratna, Vishal Akalanka, the skipper, Saranga Udavatta and Shanita Kalubovila as the fullback. And then Dharma Gunawardana, Kishala Mayuravasala, Lahiru Akalanka, Lasiru Aditya, Tisas Balasurya, Ravi Shekrishal and Tilna Pereira, and also Vishaka Vijayasiri will be the reserves for DS Senanayake College visiting team from Colombo.
A big miss for DS Senanayake. Ace Dinush Hemasuri, the number 8. What a player he was last season, and he pulled up his ACL again in the game against Lumini down at Havelock Park. A big miss that is going to be for DS Senanayake. They've been playing without him. They've been okay without him, but he would have certainly made a difference in a game like this, a tough game like this.
Exactly, yes. What a number 8 he was, and now
the match officials for the game will be Hasanto Veranga, will be officiating the game. Ravin Alexander and Asela Niyaragala will be his ARs for the game. Dharmaraja have already run out to the field. An important game for them, a must-win game if they are to have any hope of qualifying for the A Division next season. DS Senanayake will be out in a moment. They've gone for their final preparations. So it'll be interesting to see what game plan they use here, Sajid, because the ground is slippery, but the sun is out, and both teams known for using their forwards a lot more. Dharmaraja especially not using their backs much, and DS Senanayake for using their backs a lot more. But DS Senanayake on the other hand are a well balanced team. Their forwards are good, their forward pack is hefty, and they do have heavy runners as well.
Exactly, yes. As you said, Dharmaraja is well known playing on their forwards, obviously, because you saw the previous matches they have played. Most of the tries they have scored, they have gone through their back, and then yes, there you go. You can see the DSNI coming out. So as you're speaking about DS, there is a big change where Hasindu have been ruled out from the season. He have been ruled out because of a ACL injury against Lumini College on the first round last match, and now they have been replaced him with the flanker Naveed Siddiq on the number 8 playing today, and DSNI will be running out for the moment for the school anthem. Then Kavint, as we are speaking, will this be a clash between the forwards, or else will the whole team have to contribute their maximum to win this game?
Definitely it's a 15-man game, but it'll be interesting to see what game plan both teams Dharmaraja opted for their forwards last week against Zaira, and they paid heavily in that game. Courtesy of playing with their forwards, they opted to go for quick taps, except going for the line outs, which costed them dearly a penalty in the last minute, where they opted for the quick tap, and then they went for the quick tap, and Zaira managed to turn that into a try, and heartbreaking moments for Dharmaraja last weekend as well. DS Senanayake coming in, both teams coming in from a loss. DS Senanayake against Kinsud and Dharmaraja against Zaira. Dharmaraja losing to Zaira here. 13 points to 12 was how that ended, and 22 points to 10 was how DS lost to Kingswood last weekend at Havelock Park. It was a tough game. DS played really well, but in patches that wasn't good enough. Dharmaraja similar as well. Dharmaraja led for at least 35 minutes of the game last weekend against Zaira, but that last try really reading them. As the chief guest has been introduced to the two teams, DS Senanayake and Dharmaraja. Not a massive crowd here. Players to look out for from Dharmaraja: Tarindu Kapuatta, Manuka Hiorapitiya, Tedaka Vikramasinghe, Saumya Vijayasiri. Both all good players, but as a team they've been lackluster. For DS Senanayake, Naveed Siddiq has been really brilliant, and Akalanka in the middle, weaving his way through, scoring beautiful tries. But as the season progressed, both teams have had downfalls as well.
So apart from the player performance, we also can have a little chat about the A division matches yesterday. Isipatana losing to Royal College on the Major Millwright Trophy, and St. Peter's College versus St. Joseph's College match. St. Peter's was brilliant everywhere. They just overruled St. Joseph's and they closed all their avenues. And then next week would be the nail biting, who will have the A Division League Championship, and also then who will have the Plate Championship. It's going to be a nail-biting clash today against Dharmaraja College, and the Senanayake College will be taking over here at the Nittawela Rugby Stadium today. So we'll all wait for the school anthem of the both schools.
We are done with the two school songs, and it will be minutes away from the kickoff. Referee Baranga officiating the game today. So it will be interesting to see how things will go. is the player who went down with an... This is rather... He was supposed to play here. It was a good scrum off. The first 15 jersey being presented to Supun Vijayasiri. He's battling leukemia at the moment. Emotional moments for him as Captain Manuka Hirapidia hands him a jersey for himself. Surely would have wanted to walk out, run onto the field, be with his counterparts. DS Senanayake will be kicking things off from the right to left. Lalanka with the final preparations for DS. Manuka Hirapidia and Dharmaraja will be receiving in the left. A must-win game for Dharmaraja. DS Senanayake with 15 points. Dharmaraja with only 7 points to themselves. Vishal Lakalanka with the kickoff. Everything's ready. Referee Praneeth Dwaranga kicks things off, and not a very good start from DS Senanayake. So a scrum early on for Dharmaraja. The perfect start for Dharmaraja. If you are a Dharmaraja fan, DS Senanayake making a mistake. So a scrum in the center field, not the start DS would have wanted, Sajid.
Exactly, yes. Maybe they are under pressure as they are the visiting team, and seeing all the spectators around the ground and less spectators with them, so they'll be having a good time. They are going to have a good time against Dharmaraja. Everyone will be hoping their teams to win today. So again, scrum off, feeds the scrum. Take the pass, and good tackle there.
Good tackle from DS Senanayake. Manuka Hirapidia, but DS Senanayake, good defense as well. Dharmaraja going forward. Good early pressure from DS Senanayake. Good lovely hanging kick. Collected cleanly. Space on the outside. Taken down by Gaurav Pandala. DS Senanayake with some position. Numbers on the outside. But a lovely tackle from Rodrigo. DS Senanayake playing through their forwards inside their own half. Taken over. The ruck has been formed. Referee Veranga playing things all. A lovely cut out pass. But good rush defense from Dharmaraja. The defending from Dharmaraja in the early moments have been good. No mistakes from both teams as of yet. DS Senanayake trying to get out of their own 22. A good drive from DS Senanayake against themselves. At least 10 meters as a slight drizzle falls on Nittawela. Forwards will be having to do a lot of work as it goes to the number 1. It's Kumara, Joel Kumara. Numbers on the outside for DS Senanayake. A beautiful step from the winger. Taken down. Dharmaraj on the back foot. DS Senanayake. Some early urgency after that early mistake. Here's the forwards. The ball has been knocked on. Tried to offload in the tackle. That was Joel Kumara trying to find his hooker Shehan Kaushalya. But the second scrum of the game in the space of just 3 minutes. 3 minutes for Dharmaraja, both in favor of Dharmaraja. The first one, a restart problem, and the second, courtesy of a knock-on. So 2 mistakes from DS early on, giving Dharmaraja possession, but Dharmaraja aren't going anywhere at the moment. They are still inside the opposition half, but they are yet to formulate a good attack. Here's Malinta Rajapaksha, taken down by DS Senanayake beautifully. Inside their own 20 own half, DS Senanayake has been defending brilliantly so far, trying to go through the forwards. Here's a box kick coming. A good high hanging kick, but finds dead. Not the perfect of kicks from the scrum half. So it'll be a 22-meter dropout. In fact, it'll be a scrum in favor of DS Senanayake. So giving away possession. This is what Dharmaraja did in the game against Zaira. When they had possession, they didn't try to run the ball, but they instead kicked valuable possession away and gave the opposition a hand to attack.
Exactly, yeah. So I think that they might have learned something from the Zaira game, which they lost 12-13 if I'm not wrong. So so DS Senanayake, what they should do is they just keep the ball with them, do the basics and do what your coach said to you to do just before the game, and play your games exactly in the way how you played the games on the first round.
Here's DS Senanayake on the attack. A high tackle from a Dharmaraja player, so advantage being played in favor of DS Senanayake. Numbers on the outside for DS Senanayake. A 3-man overlap. Here's DS Senanayake trying to exploit it, but a good tackle from Malinta Rajapaksha. DS Senanayake brings the play inside, and that's a knock on. Not a good pass from the scrum half. It wasn't intended to no one, but the high tackle penalty will stand in favor of DS Senanayake. So lucky for DS Senanayake. Just 5 minutes on our clock, and both teams with the slight drizzle causing plenty of handling errors.
Exactly, yes. You see that DS Senanayake using their forward too much. Mostly the ball was with Joel Kumara and also with Malshan Vimukti. They both were driving the game. They both trying to break Dharmaraja defense, but they couldn't do. And when then Lalanka tries to run over, still they didn't succeed in anywhere. So we'll be looking forward where exactly what their game plan is. We know that they are going to drive through their forwards, Kavin.
Not a very good kick from Chetana Rajaratna, but still it'll be the first line out of the game in favor of DS Senanayake. Yes, Shehan Kaushal with the first throw in. Beautifully taken, sent out to his forward backs rather. Here's the winger who's been doing a lot of running in the first few minutes of the game. Sarang Udavatta has been a player to watch out throughout the played season. He has been through the thick of things. Here's Joel Kumara taking the ball into contact. Numbers on the outside forming out to Rajaratna. Sends it out to his left winger, finally brought down by Dharmaraja. Here's DS on the opposition half for the first time. Good defense coming in from Dharmaraja, although DS have been attacking. Here Joel Kumara into space. The big man gaining at least 20 meters. Here's Rajaratna, numbers on the outside. Sarang Udavatta yet again. Knocks the ball on. Not good handling from Sarang Udavatta there. Well spotted by the referee as well. It was a wraparound pass that was expected from Lalank and Sarang Udavatta. Sarang Udavatta not managing to compose things and collect that pass cleanly. So it will be a scrum in favor of Dharmaraja. Scrums have been Dharmaraja's strength so far in this game. They haven't really being pushed back, but Dharmaraja are not sending the ball out wide yet, Sajid.
Exactly, yes. I think they are trying to counter-attack DS Senanayake exactly in the way how they are trying to attack them. Where DS Senanayake, the intentions are clear from the DS. They always want Joel to keep their ball and drive through the Dharmaraja defense. But then Dharmaraja trying to do the same thing.
Malinta Rajapaksa crashing the ball and holds on. A penalty for hold on. Brilliant stuff from Makalanka Sarangudawatha rather. Winning the penalty for DS Senanayake. Malinta Rajapaksa was isolated there, trying to run by himself. There was no support coming in. This time a better kick from Rajaratna, Chetana Rajaratna, that is. Shehan Kaushal with his second line out of the game. DS Senanayake using Joel Kumar for most of the attacks to bust and suck in that defense of Dharmaraja. Opts for a three-man line out, but the not straight is the call from referee Varanga. Spotted by the touch. So it will be another scrum. A slight drizzle passing over Nittawela, but the sun is still out. So many mistakes in the first 10 minutes of the game from both teams. At least we've seen 3 knock-ons and a lot of running done by Sarangudawatha in this left corner. A lovely kick, only to find the wingers of DS Senanayake. Beautiful running angle from DS Senanayake. Lovely wraparound tackle as well. Here's DS Senanayake going into the corner, and the try has been scored. Beautiful stuff from DS Senanayake, scoring the first try of the game. It was a really pointless kick from Thenuka Wickramasinghe, the fly half, kicking straight into the hands of the opposition winger, and weaves their way through, and scoring the try was Sarangudawatha in that number 14 jersey. Beautiful stuff from him.
Exquisite performance by Sarang over there. Reading their man perfectly, and he knew that what's the next pass he's going to get after the kick he received at the end over here from the winger. The winger got 2 blows to his body, and then they just passed it over. Sarang will be taking the kicking duties today. Five points to 0 in the 10th minute of the game. With the conversion to come, he got the distance. He got the direction, but not the distance.
Not a really good kick conversion from the touchline. This is what Dharmaraja was guilty against Zaire as well. They conceded the early try. Was a similar try that was scored. As soon as that kick went into the hands of the opposition player, there was a pointless kick. Knowing there was numbers on the outside and there were players back, it was a pointless kick.
So the question comes here, is that, did they try to do a box kick, or is a cross kick, or they wanted to clear it off from the ground?
Really
against Halanka Vijayasundara with the ball.
Not a good pass, but manages to secure the ball. Does DS Senanayake. Here's the forwards using their forwards to good use. Joel Kumar, Kaushal, and here's the dangerous speedster taken down by Tharudu Kapawatha. Brilliant tackle, held up, brought down a high tackle, playing in favor of an advantage. DS Senanayake held up. The knee hasn't been grounded yet. The ruck has been formed. Here's Joel Kumar yet again. Crashing ball right in the middle. The ball is out. He has numbers on the outside and the ball has been knocked on. Had he collected that, it was a straight sprint. Was a straight sprint and courtesy of the high tackle. So the penalty will be reversed. It will be a penalty in favor of DS Senanayake for that high tackle. That's the second penalty advantage referee Viranga has given in favor of DS Senanayake. So Dharmaraja needs to look into their discipline of high tackles.
No one wants to lose a game because of having this much of penalties, conceding penalties in other words. So again, DS Senanayake has the ball. Gaining some good meters, maybe a 10 meters over there. And the third line out. So will this be a successful one for them?
A player to watch out for me from DS has been Lalanka Vijayasundara. Lalanka Vijayasundara in this left-hand corner has been brilliant. He has at least got so much of space, but he has managed to cut back in as well. So leaving the defense some opportunity and the forwards to get in support and then formulate another attack for the likes of Vijayasundara. Stolen line out from Dharmaraja. Scrum off. Not available as he was taken into contact, and here's Dharmaraja to Thenuga Vikramasinghe. This time a high hanging kick. Vijay Siri knocks the ball on. And the knock on given. Asking for a dangerous tackle but not given. The little man trying to sell a yellow card to the referee. Referee Viranga not taking any of it. Had he collected that, it was curtains for DS Senanayake, but not to be. DS Senanayake given another lifeline. That was really poor from Lalanka Vijayasundara. He should have gone for the ball and called for the ball and then taken it. Had the Dharmaraja chaser taken that, there was plenty of numbers out. It was plenty of numbers out, and they could have easily gifted a try to Dharmaraja.
Exactly, yes. Correcting you there, Kavit. It was Naveed Siddiq, number 8 of DS Senanayake College. He called it his ball, and then he couldn't collect it safely. But still, they got their ball back. So you can see that they're just trying to paddle the line here and there from the ground. They are not trying to find the fakes over.
A penalty given in favor of DS Senanayake, so that's the fourth penalty in the space of just 5 minutes gifted to DS Senanayake. These are the silly mistakes that will cost the game for Dharmaraja at the end of the day. Already leading 5 points to nil. DS Senanayake on the upper hand. They are playing some good running rugby there. They used the forwards and that ploy didn't work. Now they are using their runners to good use. Their runners are doing a brilliant job of finding space and finding their offloads right and making a best of the Dharmaraja defense.
Exactly. The same thing I was thinking. Joel and Malshan, what they did was they kept hitting on the Dharmaraja defense. They made them weak, and then the runners took their job and they kept running through the positions that were avenues that they can run, and they got their 5 points lead on the 16th, 17th minute of this game. DS leading 5 points to nil, and this line out is
the
turned
second
over.
Line out and a knock on in favor of DS Senanayake, playing on advantage. A tackle taken down, but they are again running around. Gaurav Pannila was the try scorer. Lalanka Vijayasundara, plenty of pace he has. He was not looking to charge him down. He was not looking to do anything silly. He was using his pace and running around Gaurav Pannila. Gaurav Pannila is not a very fast player. So there was the advantage being played in favor of DS Senanayake. The second line out that went in favor of Dharmaraja, which was thrown by DS Senanayake. Here's Dharmaraja on the attack. Looking for a box kick. Tenugoyu Vikramasinghe yet again with a useless kick. Here's trouble in favor of Dharmaraja. Numbers out wide for DS Senanayake. Good defense though. These crossfield kicks are going nowhere in favor of Dharmaraja. Not literally done. The ball has been held up. So it will be a scrum in favor of Dharmaraja. Good physicality shown. But that kick again, it was pointless. It was kicking right into the runner's hand, right into the wing's hand. It was how the try was scored. And it was yet again, if he had collected and there was plenty of numbers out wide, that surely would have been the second try for DS Senanayake.
Obviously, yes. I mean, in the point of lineouts, Dharmaraja have done their homeworks very well. They are just converting lineouts, the opponent lineouts as their lineouts, and they are getting the ball. But the thing is, the number 14 player, he keeps kicking the ball and he keeps tiring their runners. And it's a good run by the number 9 now.
Yes, the scrum half in space. Brings the ball into the 22 meters. Off the boot, and DS Senanayake manages to secure position. Silly from Dharmaraja again, giving away easy possession. Now DS will use their forwards and then surely clear their line out. In dangerous forwards, another couple of phases, plenty of numbers out wide for DS Senanayake on the blind side. Good defense, but a little too late from Dharmaraja as well. Here's Joel Kumar owing over the ball, releases. Numbers on the outside, a good tackle. Gaurav Pandila. Here's DS Senanayake in a bit of bother. Uses the numbers. Dharmaraja defense in scrambles. Not organizing. Plenty of numbers out wide. The ball has been knocked back. DS Senanayake. And Dharmaraja manages to give away another penalty. So it will be a yellow card if talking back to the referee. So 10 meters is the penalty. It's very silly from Dharmaraja. Not what they should have been doing. DS Senanayake capitalizing on many things. A beautiful touch finder from Rajaratna, Chetana Rajaratna. And all the news and updates, photos and videos and reports will be reported from England live. The www.thepapare.com/CWC19. The Cricket World Cup 2019, Sri Lanka winning against England. What a turnaround of events that was, and gave all Sri Lankans hope. Some hope after being down and out. Here's Kaushalya. Good defense. Yet again at line out. DS Senanayake, plenty of numbers out wide. Here's Joel Kumar yet again.
So you see that, Kavint, always when Joel takes a ball, it nearly cost 4 to 5 players for Dharmaraja to take him down and keep the ball with themselves. And there you see where their defense gets weak.
And numbers on the outside for DS Senanayake when they do spread the ball out wide. Dharmaraja defense has been in shambles, and on far more times they are not on the blind side. There have been plenty of players for DS Senanayake. And there are again 3 players on the blind side, none for Dharmaraja. If they do spread this wide, here's an opportunity. This is what we were talking. And the touch has been found. Beautiful defense as well. I thought it was a little too high, but it was a good tackle from Chalindu Aberatna That's the danger man for DS Senanayake, the number 11. Lalanka Vijay Sundara. So Monaco here repeating with the conversion, the line out rather, beg your pardon. Monaco here repeating with the throw in. So there again we saw plenty of numbers on the blind side. This is what DS Senanayake need to exploit. Dharmaraja not getting their defense right. There are a number of players on the blind side. If DS do get through the hands and get it to Lalanka Vijay Sundara, surely that will be a try coming in. And here's Dharmaraja to Thenugo Vikramasinghe, kicks the ball away. DS Senanayake on the charge. No one collecting, and finally Dharmaraja managing to secure things. Very well done from DS Senanayake.
That's what I was explaining to you. Sorry for disturbing over there, Kavint. When the DS big forwards get the ball, Dharmaraja have to spend nearly 4 to 5 from their defense. So then everyone is inside the ruck, no one is rolling over. So then the blind side gets on. So the only defects from the DS over there is they are not looking at the blind side, they are not passing it over. They just keep doing the same thing. If they just look over to both the sides, if the scum off looks to both sides, then they will find the opportunities to score. Same thing happened over here. When Joel came and had a good contact with the Dharmaraja defense, then 4 to 5 players over there out of the blind side.
The big men of DS Senanayake sucking in the defense of Dharmaraja, leaving space out wide. Another turnover of lineouts. This is what Dharmaraja has been good. There again, another poor kick, a really poor kick. There's numbers on the outside for DS Senanayake. This is what that caused the try, and here again, DS Senanayake, a lovely bit of offloading, lovely passing. Gets them inside the opposition half. 3 pointless kicks from Dharmaraja, giving DS Senanayake plenty of opportunity. There were 3 scoring opportunities, courtesy of 3 very bad kicks from the fly half.
Exactly, yes. Maybe that's what they have been told to done. Kick it and chase the ball, but what they do is they just kick and just stay back. So is that the speed of the fly-off is less, or else Lalanka is taking it nicely and he tries to go through the avenues that they are available of.
What they are trying to do, Dharmaraja, is to go into space, but DS, having noticed that they are keeping a couple of players down, and they are down in that 22 meters, so there's no pressure, so that kickers can get so many ways. And there again, this time a good kick, but there's no chase coming in from DS Senanayake. DS Senanayake trying to run from their own 22, and the ball has been knocked down. Here's an opportunity, and the opportunity for Dharmaraja, what was there, and the knock-on coming in from DS Senanayake. So it will be a scrum inside the 22 meters of DS Senanayake. That was an opportunity. Gaurav should have given the ball out to Kapuat, and Kapuat should have sent someone in space as well. The chasers not really on point for Dharmaraja. DS Senanayake getting out of jail yet again. And for DS Senanayake, initially the player who took the collection, it was Shalinta Kalubovila. I thought he should have cleared the ball and set it safe. Then, sorry for later, that easily could have been a try, a 50-50 chance gone away for Dharmaraja and DS.
Maybe he might have got the thought that they did the same thing on the try which they scored initially, and another knock on, an advantage for DS. Lalanka Vijay Sundara again runs with the ball, paces himself front, and then
Here's DS Senanayake getting out of trouble. Now the forwards will go into work. They will suck in so much of defenders from Dharmaraja and spread the ball wide. Here's Joel Kumar. 2 men to bring him down. Yet again, numbers on the outside. Here's space. This time a good tackle from Malinta Rajapaksha. DS Senanayake on the attack, even though from their own 22. Here's Gaurav Pandila. The ball has been knocked on. Possession given away to Dharmaraja. Manuka Hirapitia, the captain, taking the ball. Front, Joel Kumar doing brilliantly in the ruck. Numbers on the outside. The fly half met with heavy traffic. Slow ball from the scrum half. Isolated players from Dharmaraja. Hands on hips. Here's Malinta Tenugu Vikram Singh and the ball has been knocked down again. Possession given away to DS Senanayake. Here's trouble.
Comedy of errors, Kavint. Again and again, both the teams do the same thing. They're not just working off the line. They're just trying to keep the ball only with their forwards.
Joel Kumar yet again. Defense in scrambles. Here's Lalanka Vijayasundara yet again. Beautiful work. Sarang Udavathara, the try scorer. Lalanka was hovering in that left-hand corner. Defense in shambles for Dharmaraja, not good. Joel Kumar, another good hit. What a player he has been in the first 20 minutes of this game. Unlucky to be called forward there. Had it been a flat pass, he surely would have been over for another try. So Dharmaraja really lucky to not have conceded at least 3 more tries in the space of just 24 minutes. And visit our YouTube channel for replays and highlights and more. The www.youtube.com, ThePapare official. You can go and check our segments. You have the try of the week, the breakdown, and plenty of more. The rugby PTA and all those segments in our official YouTube channel.
2 men down in Dharmaraja College, and just the big number 1 of Senanayake College got up, Joel Kumar. What an excellent player he is. He did his maximum for his team. He always kept hitting on Dharmaraja defense, made them so much weak, and open up spaces to Lalanka Vijayasundara and Saranga to score their tries in the initial moments. So it's 30th minute of the game. 5 points to nil, DS Senanayake College. Excellent performance from DS so far, but still comedy of errors from both the teams here.
What a difference Dinush Hemesari would have made to this game. Joel Kumar, arguably the player of the first half for us. He has been sucking in 4-5 defenders and then giving the ball out wide to Lalanka Vijayasundara and Sarang Udavathara to run at. Dharmaraja really lucky to not have conceded another 2 tries. And here's Chalindu Aberatna. Gaurav Pandila not collecting the ball cleanly, gifting away possession to DS Senanayake as DS uses their forwards yet again to formulate another attack. And the scrum half has been a tad slow. Coach Sanjay Amunugama will have a lot to tell his boys, especially the fly half, about kicking. DS Senanayake trying to get out of trouble. They really haven't kicked anything at all. They've kept the faces, and here's an advantage. Sarang Udavathara going through the corner, and lovely bit of work. Here's Naveen Siddiq looking for an offload. The scrum half is over and knocks the ball on. Really unlucky for DS Senanayake. That surely would have been a try in the making. Beautiful hands from Sarang Udavatta, and then Navid Siddiq giving it out to his number 9, Harshan Maduranga, who only manages to knock the ball on, and as early replacements come in to the likes of Dharmaraja, coach Sanjay Amnugama making the early replacements. He's had enough of his front rowers, and the scrum half being changed as well, and the left winger Gaurav, he's had a terrible game. Sarang Udavatta has been running around him, so he's been taken out as well. The backs of Dharmaraja, really poor from them as well.
So is this a commentator's curse we were talking about? We just kept praising DS Senanayake, and now DS Senanayake is fumbling on their line. They're just having some good passes, having some good offloads, but when they're trying to make it through the avenues, then there are much knock-ons. So still, excellent performance from Lalanka and also Lalanka Udavatta and Kalubowila. This trio did their best to their team. They just found their opportunities and they just kept running. And also the same, Maunuka Hiarapitia of Dharmaraja played well, good defense, but the end, that's what they cost. And another clearance from them.
Clears the line, and the scrum half for Dharmaraja has been a little too slow in reading the game as well, when to switch the lines and when not to. But from DS Senanayake, his counterpart Harshan Maduranga has been brilliant in reading the game. He's known when to go for his blindside options when there's numbers outside, and when to go for his forwards when needed. He's given out quick ball as well. Here's Kaushal with the throw in, this time collected cleanly by DS Senanayake. A short man line out. DS Senanayake using their forwards, going in meter by meter. This is what they are good at. This is what we've seen from DS Senanayake. Here's Rajaratna, good tackle, and that's another brilliant run from Sarang Udavatta. Was a flat pass. Kaushal taking the ball forward inside the 22 meters, the red zone of Dharmaraja. DS Senanayake wanted to score another just before half time. Numbers on the outside. Bad defense. And Sarang Udavatta is inching ever so closely in that right hand corner. DS Senanayake inches away from the try line. Will this be the second try coming in from DS Senanayake? The forwards going to work just on the brink of half time. Joel Kumar Kaushal over the ball. The forwards finally sends it out to his big men again. Joel Kumar there again. Here's the flank, and Navid Siddiq going over, but okay-ish defense. Here's Rajaratna trying to go by himself. No numbers, so the forwards will go by themselves as well. Numbers forming on the right side for Dharmaraja, for DS Senanayake rather. The forwards inching ever so closely. Good defense from Dharmaraja. On the line, here's Joel Kumar. Navid Siddiq over the ball for another pick and go. Gains a good 2 meters. Meters close from the second try for DS Senanayake. But good defense again from Dharmaraja holding the line. Here's Navid Siddiq, and the ball has been knocked on. Poor from Navid Siddiq. He should have waited for Joel Kumar. And that is the half-time score. Joel Kumar knocks the ball on, and it was surely a try for DS Senanayake. Had that been scored, it would have been curtains. And given how the things panned out in the first half, I will say Dharmaraja are really lucky to have a half-time confirmation of 5 points to nil. DS Senanayake 5 points leading here at Nittawela against Dharmaraja College. And we will now take a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we will have the second half action.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රස එකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
To be a man is to sweat for every last inch of it. The harder you push yourself, the louder your body will protest. From sweat to grease, grease to dandruff. Fight back with Clear Men, 2 times the fighting power of ordinary shampoos. Beat grease, beat dandruff. Unbeatable performance for the unbeatable man. Power through the odds. Clear, zero dandruff, nothing to hide.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
දැන් ගෝල්ඩියෝ බොඩි ස්ප්‍රේ හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි 4කින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න ගෝල්ඩියෝ බොඩි ස්ප්‍රේ පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art. It's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate. It's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Find yourself in love. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
එහා ගෙදර කුමාරිලගේ ලොකුකම අලුතෙන් ලොකු සයිස් එකක් කරා. අපේ එක ඉතින් 32නේ. අපිට තෙන්ඩලු ටීවී බලන්න එහෙ ලොකුවට පේනවයි කියන්නේ.
අපි මොකටද කාගේවත් ලොකු සයිස් බලන්න? යන් සිංගර් එකට.
ලොකු සයිස් බලන්න සිංගර් එකට එන්න. ලොකු බ්‍රෑන්ඩ්ස් වල ලොකු සයිස් ටීවී දැන් සිංගර් එකෙන් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. වසර 3ක වගකීම හා සිංගර් අලෙවියෙන් පසු විශිෂ්ට සේවය.
ලොකු සයිස් උනාට ගියේ පොඩි ගානයිනේ.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යාපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ. දැන් Gold Dio Body Spray හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න Gold Dio Body Spray පැය 24 පුරා.
Stumble upon a surprise. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
Welcome back to the www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. We are here live from Nittawela Stadium. Dharmaraja College taking on Senanayake College. It has been a lackluster performance from both teams. Senanayake leading 5 points to 0 against Dharmaraja, but the score line doesn't give a accurate performance analysis of how both teams played. Senanayake played. They should have scored at least 3 more tries in the first half. It was really poor from Dharmaraja, and Senanayake in trouble straight away, looking for an option. Senanayake surely will look to clear things out. They made the mistake of trying to clear things, let the ball bounce. In trouble straight away is Senanayake, but they are big forwards doing all the hard work. Dharmaraja, a good attack. Poor from Dharmaraja, a knock on in favor of Senanayake, gives the possession away.
He could have stayed until he receives the ball. He just kept running towards the ball, and then that's where he did the mistake. So it's just started the second half, and 5-0 in favor of DS. Scrappy performance from Dharmaraja so far in the game, Kavint.
Yes, and when DS was reeling back, they let the ball bounce, and it was inches away from Dharmaraja of a lucky try that would have been gifted from Senanayake. And there again, there was good defense from Dharmaraja to pressure on that, put pressure on Rajaratna, but then again the knock on from Tanidu Kapuatta, not ideal for Dharmaraja, as Senanayake will have a scrum inside their own 22 meters to get out of jail. an ideal position for Dharmaraja to be on the second half, but they have costed themselves with the knock-on, and hence DS Senanayake will look to kick things off and get out of trouble. We haven't seen DS Senanayake kicking from their base, from inside their 22 meters. They've always tried to run the ball, and this time around I think DS Senanayake will look for the safe option and go for the line outs. The first scrum of the second half.
Bind. Steady.
Harshana with the feed in to the scrum. He has numbers on the outside for DS Senanayake. They still look to run. Defensive line not over again. Another bad pass to Rajaratna. Recycled well from DS Senanayake. Sarangudavatta over the ball. Good counter-rucking coming in from the side. Advantage being played in favor of DS Senanayake. Very scrappy from Dharmaraja yet again. Unable to catch the high ball. So a line out in favor of DS Senanayake right on the center field. Two mistakes from Dharmaraja. Clearly these mistakes are costing them the game, and surely if they do manage to lose this and stay in the B division, these mistakes, if they do look at the replays, they will be kicking themselves. So it will be Kaushan.
So far DS have been so lucky to get out of the jail twice. First of all, initially the kick was converted as a knock-on from Dharmaraja, and then here it's a line out in the next one.
Chetana Rajaratna taken out the fly half, so a new fly half. DS Senanayake, lovely ball, numbers on the outside, plenty of numbers on the outside. Here Sarangudavatta, the range man.
No, not support motivate. No!
Penalty given in favor of DS Senanayake. Off feet, handling the ball. If off feet, it was Tenuga Vikramasinghe. Clearly spotted by
Not support motivate.
referee Varanga. So here's an opportunity for DS Senanayake to go for that touchline and score early in the second half.
So you're just counting the number of players in the ruck to take down a winger. So to take down a winger, there are 6 men coming into contact over there. So that's what happens, Kavin. When you get more blows from more players, so as just Joel had, so that's what you have been conceding too much of penalties, and you have been giving out the position for the other team.
Dharmaraja finally getting out of trouble. Line outs not working for DS Senanayake. Shehan Kaushal hasn't been on target. Threw it straight to Vishal Udangamua, the brother of Bant Udangamua and Bruno Udangamua. He's playing as the number 8 as well. Shehan Kaushal with his second line out of the second half. Shehan Kaushal finally manages to get one right. Inside the opposition half is DS Senanayake. The replacement fly half. Wearing the number 22 jersey. Tilina bundled into touch. Good defense from Sarangudavatta as well. DS Senanayake, a comedy of errors from both teams. Dharmaraja making a mess out of themselves. Surely a poor performance from them. Beautiful work from Sarang Gudath. He has been everywhere for DS Senanayake so far in this game. He has run around Gaurav Pannila and then caused havoc. Shehan Kaushal hasn't had a good day with the lineouts, but this time around, here's Tilla Bandara, a lovely inside pass, a forward pass to Lalanka Vijayasundara. So it will be a scrum in favour of Dharmaraja. The DS players cramping up. They have tried for that inside pass, which has worked, but on many times they have committed that forward pass, Sajid.
Exactly, yes. Now you just saw that when the player is taking the blow onto him, he just tried to give that quick pass, but the other player who's just next to him is quite faster than what he expected. So that's what happens. So this is not the first time it have happened here, but they could have tried to do something else. They could have worked the line over because they had more numbers out of them. But this is the end of the. I think this should be the end. This should be the end of this particular tactic that they are doing.
Yeah, they've messed it up on a couple of times. They are not. So it's a injury time break. The clock has been stopped. 7 minutes in the second half so far. Dharmaraja, 3 vital mistakes that costed them. They were surely on the attacking foot.
Fine. Set. Steady. Number 9.
Given out. Here's Malinta Rajapaksha. A lovely wrap around. Tries to go by himself. The ball has been turned over by DS. Beautiful work from the forwards of DS Senanayake. Here's Joel Kamara. Barging man. He has sucked in so many defenders. Sends out the ball wide. Good defense. Sarang Gudath to Tilla Bandara. DS Senanayake doing everything right, but not attacking from the right half of the game. They are inside the opposition's half, and here's the first kick. The first second happened under Tenugu Vikramasinghe having to run back, and he kicks it straight to a DS Senanayake player. Beautiful work from Harshana, weaving his way into the 22 meters. Bad kicking from Dharmaraja, costing them. Finally a penalty being won by Dharmaraja. Kicking from Dharmaraja has been really poor. They have kicked straight into the hands of the opposition player and given them so many opportunities to attack.
Exactly. I don't know why they keep kicking the ball, because they have many numbers behind him. He could have done so much better things, but still he chose to kick and run through this. Not the best of the kicks. Another knock on by the DS. Scrum off. It's not what they always expected, but still the ball is in favor of Dharmaraja. Is Dharmaraja lucky, or else is something wrong happening with them?
I think they are a little pressurized that this is a must-win game. They are trying a little too many things. They are not doing the basics right. It's a must-win game for Dharmaraja. If they had to have any hope of staying in the division for next year, for qualifying rather. The scrum half feeds in. Sends it out to Tenugu Vikramasinghe. A lovely kick collected from Kalubovila. Tried to kick. Goes by himself. A lovely offload as well. DS Senanayake. Dharmaraja defense in scrambles.
No five.
Numbers on the outside. Plenty of space as well. That's the number 3 going in. Malchan Vimukti. Here's Joel Kumar taking as many as players he could.
advantage, roll away.
A penalty advantage being played. Tirana Bandara with a cheeky chip kick, and referee Varanga will bring back play in favor of the penalty. Not supporting your body weight was the call from referee Varanga. Dharmaraja, this is what they did against Zahir as well. They were lucky to have not conceded twice. DS playing really well. Lalanka Vijay Sundara, Dinupa Seniratna and Vishal Lakalanka for DS Senanayake have been really good. The scrum half, Chetana Rajaratna, who was substituted, was brilliant as well, and sucked in. Here's an attacking opportunity. Tirana Bandara leaves the man behind. Numbers on the outside for Sarangudavatha. Brought down. DS Senanayake inside the opposition 22 meters. If they do manage to score now, surely DS Senanayake would have put the game to bed. Here's Joy Kumar going through the middle. The big man taking in more defenders than not. Now the forwards will go to their work. Pick and drive for the next 5 meters before they give it out to the wing. Sarangudavatha holding in that right hand corner. Udavatha going over, and that is Sarangudavatha going in for the second try of the game. Beautiful work from Sarangudavatha. He had 3 men to beat. He was too strong for that tackle. 3 Dharmaraja players converging on Sarangudavatha, but nothing stopped him. He had pace and power. Beautiful work. So that's the second try being scored. Dharmaraja now need to score twice if they are to go ahead. With just 20 minutes remaining on our clock, Sarangudavatha will be taking the conversion as well. Beautiful work from Sarangudavatha, Sajid.
Hats off, young man, hats off. He was just waiting until his teammate give the ball to him. All he has to do is just keep running on your lane. Steps in, steps out, and then you have the try line. So he's ready for the conversion now. Number 14, Sarangudavatha. Brilliant over the game, brilliant overall, brilliant everywhere. Hats off to DS Senanayake, to his colourful show at Nittawela Stadium today. So Dharmarajans have to score twice to come out of this and to retain their place in the A division.
20 seconds.
So he's going to take a quick conversion. Is that successful? He has the distance and he has the direction. Wind comes across him. 10-0 and 20 minutes left on our clock on the Singer League 2019. 50th minute, 10 points to nil. DS Senanayake versus Dharmaraja College from the Nittawela Stadium, live from www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub.
An uphill task for Dharmaraja.
Behind the ball. Stay.
Turnover ball for the first time in this game. Dharmaraja showing some urgency.
Yellow. Stay back, stay.
Yes, Malinta to Salme Vijayasiri, taken down inside their own. Yes, Chandrababu Ratna. He has had a little game so far in this game. Dharmaraja to Nittawela Paksha yet again. For the first time, Tarindu Kapuatta, who has had nothing. So an important decision to be made. Will they go for the 3 points or will they go for touch? They will go for touch. Surely they need to win this. Dharmaraja and ThePapare.com most popular schools rugby player 2009. You can vote now. The www.thepapare.com/schools rugby/vote. You can play. You can vote for a favorite player. There are a couple of interesting choices for the most popular player. Tarindu Kapuatta from Dharmaraja playing today, and Lalanka Vijayasundar from DS Senanayake from two teams. DS Senanayake yet again manages to secure position and a knock-on advantage being played in favor of DS as well. Dharmaraja should have gone for the short line out and then a good high hanging kick. Out on the full, so an opportunity for Dharmaraja. The referee playing advantage in favor of the knock-on. Thought he played it a little too late. But that is how the game pans out.
Crouch.
Dharmaraja not really turning up today against this good DS Senanayake side. We've still got 17 minutes on our clocks. If Dharmaraja are to make a comeback, they surely can. But the way they are playing right now, I don't think Dharmaraja will make a comeback. Beautiful work from DS as well. Now it's Siddiq. He has been a good player throughout the play championship and the first round of the matches as well. Yes, Tilra Bandara trying to go by himself. The breakdowns have been brilliant from DS Senanayake. They haven't given out anything. Kicks it out to Tenugu Vikramasinghe. The little man being taken down.
Roll away, number 14, roll away. Stay.
Dharmaraja not managing to breach or gain any meters. He has numbers on the outside. Nittawela Paksha gaining some meters finally. For the first time, Dharmaraja showing some urgency. Challenge Oberatna taken into contact. Fly half sends out. The little man. Here's Udangavu showing some real urgency. Numbers on the outside. Tenugu Vikramasinghe trying to cut back inside. 2-on-1 situation. Here's the big man going by himself. Here's Udangavu. Vishal Udangavu breaking away. The ball has been found out wide. Tarindu Kapuatta. This is the Dharmaraja way. Everyone in the crowd were looking that they'd turn up. Where was this urgency in the first 55 minutes of the game? Now the forwards going through their work. Monica Hirapidi and Tarun Kapuat taking the ball forward. Sends the ball out wide. Here's the fly off, spinning and twisting. Numbers on the outside. Tarun Kapuat sending the ball out wide. And that will be beautiful tackle from Sarangula saving the day. Tarun Kapuat held back inches away from the try line.
Use it.
Monica Hirapidi
Release.
meters away from the try line. Picking and driving is Dharmaraja at the moment. DS player down in that corner as well.
Sorry, get back.
Players rolling away. One more pick and drop. They might be over if they do manage. And holding on, DS Senanayake winning it out at the last moment. Beautiful work from the forwards of DS Senanayake holding the ball on. I thought it was Chandu Aberatna getting out of trouble. DS Senanayake. That's the opportunity. Dharmaraja College giving it their all, but DS Senanayake holding their nerve, holding everything in and defending as their lives depended on it. Shehan Kaushal now will have to get the line out and then formulate another attack. DS Senanayake trying to get out of their 22 meters. Surely a kick will come now from inside the 22 meters. A line out in favor of Dharmaraja. They were ever so close to scoring the first try of the game with 12 minutes on our clock, remaining on our clock. The task is a little high. Substitutions being made by DS Senanayake. A new lock forward. The number 5.
Time on.
Crashing forward was Senanayake Singer. He has numbers on the outside. Chandu Aberatna cutting back in. Gains good meters.
No.
And a penalty being conceded. Think it was a little too high. Playing with one man down as well. Off your screens. Senanayake Singer has pulled up his hamstring. And Dharmaraja have opted for a scrum. They have been doing all the attacking. After that second try was scored.
Time on. Time off.
10 points to nil is how the game is panned out and capturing the essence of schools rugby. You can get your memories revisited at the www.thepapare.com/the photos, where photographers tirelessly work to cover these matches as well.
Must-win game for Dharmaraja. Blistering comeback from Dharmaraja today. Still, they couldn't mark up any scores on their scoreboard coming. Superb performance from both the teams. DS defending it very well, but Dharmaraja always they want to start their scoring from 7 points. They always want the try to be scored. That's what's happening over here. From the scrum, it's a very good taken over now. They're doing the pick and go. The forwards will be taking the duties from here.
Ball has been knocked down, so an advantage in favor of Dharmaraja being played. Manuka Heropidia. He has numbers on the outside. Crashing ball, Thenuka Vikramasinghe again. He has been good in the second half. Chanidu Abhiratna driven back. So a penalty in favor of Dharmaraja. Will they up for the quick tap? And the try has been scored as it. Yes, a penalty try has been given for Dharmaraja. The second penalty. Are they looking for a comeback? Beautiful work. So it's 7 points to 10. This is not what anyone expected. Can Dharmaraja come from behind? No conversion will be taken, so it's 10 points to 7 with 9 minutes remaining on our clock. For repeated infringements was where the try was given. It was a high tackle. The referee gave 2 penalties for Dharmaraja, courtesy of the line being offside, and then the high tackle giving Dharmaraja a penalty try. Here's Udangamua taking the ball forward. Tarundu Kapurata sending the ball out wide. Thenuka Vikramasinghe who manages to knock the ball on. Is that the game? Thenuka Vikramasinghe knocking the ball on. Beautiful defense from DS Senanayake. Lalanka Vijay Sundara and Vishal Lakalanka combining together on that tackle. They combine brilliantly and let the ball loose. So here's DS Senanayake. What can they do from here? Numbers on the outside. Here's the danger man. Sarangudu taking the ball forward. Lalanka Vijayasundara rather. To the forwards goes DS Senanayake. Here's Joy Kumar. He has been a rock so far in this game. DS Senanayake trying to go through the fringes. Release! Keeping composure. Sending the ball out wide. A good cross kick. Fall safe. And here's Dharmaraja trying to go by him. Safe. And kicks into touch. I didn't think they should have done that. 2 players.
The line.
DS Senanayake have been relying on is Jay Kumar and Sarangudu. Shehan Kaushalya with the line out through. Can Dharmaraja turn this over? DS Senanayake has been brilliant so far. And the ruck has been formed. Beautiful stuff from DS Senanayake. Now they'll opt for the forwards. They'll go through the forwards, eat the time up. Just 5 minutes remaining on our clocks. Still there's a glimpse of hope for Dharmaraja, but DS Senanayake surely will use their forwards, eat up the time, run down the clock. Defense has been good from both teams, but so many mistakes causing advantage being played in favor of the Senanayake for offside. They will surely go for the 3 points. Surely Sarangudavatta has the range. Surely will go for the 3 points and extend that lead to 13 points to 7. Eat up the clock. It was 3 minutes remaining. Surely after this there will be a restart as the replacements find their way into the field. Sarangudavatta with the penalty attempt. Udavatta lining this kick up. He has 35 meters with the conversion to come with the angle. This is a penalty. Right through the middle. And the penalty is through. 13 points to 7. Extends the lead. 13 points to 7. 3 minutes remaining on our clocks. Dharmaraja surely will need to score another converted try. Pressure on Dharmaraja. Lovely high hanging kick. The ball has been won by Dharmaraja. Manuka Herepidia taking the ball forward. Chanandu Aberatna and Vishal Rangamua. What can Dharmaraja get out of this? Manuka Herepidia over the wall. The forwards going to work. Beautiful work from Joel. Penalty advantage being played in favor of Dharmaraja as Chanandu Aberatna goes into contact. The ball will surely be sent out wide. Here's an opportunity. Saumya to Tarundu Kappuvatta. Tarundu Kappuvatta takes the ball into contact. And the penalty advantage being played in favor of Dharmaraja. Will they opt for the quick touch? Or will they go for the line out? Will they go for the line out? The quick duck being taken. Tenuka Vikramasinghe taking the ball forward. Opportunity. Senanayake defending as if their lives depend on it. Manuka Herepidia gaining meter after meter through their forwards. Here's the forwards going through their motions. And another penalty given in favor of Dharmaraja. I think a yellow card will be coming in favor of the number 3 for not rolling away. That's Malchan. Vibhukti. Will they go for the quick tap? And Chanandu Aberatna has been held up. Manuka Herepidia over the ball. The forwards doing all the hard work. There's numbers on the outside and another advantage in favor of Dharmaraja. Will there be another penalty try? The second penalty coming in. And have they scored? Meters away from the try line. Inches away, Dharmaraja edging so closely, and the try has been scored. Dharmaraja coming in from behind with the conversion to come. The conversion will surely win the match for Dharmaraja. So much of pressure on young Sound Singer, Vijay Surya rather.
Taking happen.
13 points to 12. There was heartbreak last weekend against Zaira for Dharmaraja. Will there be heartbreak for Dharmaraja here as well? They hit the conversion to come. So much of pressure on the number 15. Soumya. An easy conversion. Takes his time. Through the middle goes Dharmaraja. That is again 14 points to 13. Dharmaraja have come from behind to win. Brilliant stuff from Dharmaraja. Beautiful work. Senanayake who has been the dominant for almost 60 minutes of the game have been stolen and heartbroken. Dharmaraja, 2 late tries, 2 converted tries have given them the victory, and surely we will need to look at a man of the match as well. I would say I would go for Tarundu Kapoor for his tackles and everything. It was Saranga Udavatta for Senanayake, and it was Joel Kumar for Senanayake. But I thought Manuka Yerapidia rather for Dharmaraja, the captain who left from the front. I thought he initially scored the last try as well. He marshaled his troops really well, and for Dharmaraja it was brilliant stuff. They still have hope for a division position. 14 points to 13 is how the game ends here. Another victory, how the pendulum swings. It was a similar occasion where Zaira broke the hearts of Dharmaraja last weekend. 13 points to 13, and that's the final confirmation on the screens. Senanayake 13 points, 14 points to Dharmaraja. What a game we've witnessed, Sajid.
Oh my, I'm still speechless, Kavin. Blistering performance from Dharmaraja. What a comeback at the second half. They just started off with 5-0 at the end of the first half, and the skipper Manuka Harapida, he was everywhere, and he drove himself up. He drove Dharmaraja team up, and that's what you see, the final result confirmation. Senanayake 13 and Dharmaraja College Kandy overdrives Senanayake, and it's 14-13 at Nittawela Rugby Stadium.
And the stats break down. Senanayake and Dharmaraja both scoring 2 tries apiece at the 2 conversions. The penalty try and the 2 conversions giving Dharmaraja the victory. 1 penalty from Senanayake as well. At half time it was 5 points to 0, and it was at the 62nd minute it was 10 points to 0 as well. And the player of the match, clear man player of the match, Manuka Harapida of Dharmaraja, captain leading from the front, and Dharmaraja now still have hope of an A division finish, A division qualification for next year. So now it's interesting opening up the plate division here at Nittawela, and it has been beautiful scenes. Bring to you live coverage from the Nittawela Stadium. Dharmaraja beating Senanayake here at Nittawela 14 points to 13, and that will be it. The next week's fixtures, Dharmaraja taking on Sumangala at Pallegale, Senanayake and Vidyartham, what a battle that will be at Havelock Park. Senanayake surely will have to win that. And another interesting one, hometown rivalry, St. Anthony's taking on Kingswood. That will be the game of the week next week, and Malayadeva and Zaira at Zaira grounds. Malayadeva will travel down to Mardane, and that's how the next week fixtures pan out. And that is it from Nittawela Stadium. I'm Kavin Rajapaksha signing off with Sajid Nasmi, the production and the technical crew. Have a pleasant evening.
හපෝෂා දාන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යාපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art. It's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate. It's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
යවන හදවත්න ගැස්සෙන පැත්තෙන යුත්තකේ බීට් එක හංගාම මියුසික් ඇප් එක
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම ජාලයෙන් අංක එකේ ස්ට්‍රීමිං අත්දැකීමක්. ඔබ කොතැනක සිටියත් ඕනෑම වේලාවක සිංහල, තමිල, හින්දි සහ ඉංග්‍රීසි සින්දු අතිවිශාල එකතුවක් ඔබේ ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකට. Google Play හෝ App Store වෙත පිවිස හංගම මියුසික් ඇප් එක අදම ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගන්න.
හංගාම මියුසික් ඇප් එක
ඩයලොග් අනාගතය අදයි.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දාන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යාපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම. No limit.
Stumble upon a surprise. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.